Yes, people, welcome to Keeping It 100, No Holds Barred, with myself, Simon, aka SimonSey, along with Miss Vicky, aka LadyVee. And today, our guest is none other than Belfast's only soca artist. Yes, that's right, Mr. Hype. Mr. Definitely Keep It 100, the one and only Major Dan in the building.
Go on, Simon.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, it's a pleasure, sir.
Yeah,
welcome to Keeping It 100, No Holds Barred, the very first episode.
Yes,
Yes, sir. So tell me what's been going on, Dan, because we've known each other for a while now.
Yeah, true, man. True, that's true. You know what I mean? Well, you know, the whole lockdown and everything kind of pause everything that's been going on, you know, so it's been kind of quiet. And also just been home and just doing some recordings and stuff, doing some music and stuff still, you know, for when
COVID's probably played a good part for you though, because you've been able to focus more on like studio time and like doing your own like recording and stuff.
Yeah, man, definitely. I have loads of time, you know, so I've been doing some recordings and have some collabs as well, you know, so you know,
even collabs in the mix.
Yeah, man. Even down to like today before I came here, I was working on a song there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Okay.
You know?
So keep an eye out, folks, because there's going to be some serious material coming from Major Dan.
Yeah, man.
Right. For the viewers at home and the listeners out there, anybody that doesn't know you, you are a soca artist here in Belfast. Whereabouts are you originally from, Dan?
Yeah, well, as you know, as you can hear from the accent too.
He's definitely not local.
Yeah, man, and you could tell from the little palm tree and thing, you know, all the flowers. Anyway, no, I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you know. It's in the Caribbean. It's one of the Caribbean islands, and it's where Kevin Little from, you know. Turn me on. Yeah, that's Kevin Little. That's where I'm from. That's the only way I can really describe it. But it's a beautiful place. It's small. It's like 120,000 people on the whole island, you know, and it's been erupting recently.
Some serious shit going on there at the moment.
So, you know.
And you've got still quite a lot of family back there.
Yeah. Most of my family back home, is, you know, especially my grandma who grew me up and stuff. You know,
yeah, she sort of took over raising you.
Yeah.
What age was that?
Like from when I was about 9, you know, because I lost my parents when I was 9, man. You know what I mean? So it was really, you know, my grandma, and
she took both roles.
Yeah, man.
She just took over.
But you know something, I was raised by my grandparents as well, in a way, and you know, grandparents don't stand for no shit. When they're bringing you up.
That's true.
They don't stand for no shit. It's different when, you know, like you're going to your grandparents and that type of thing.
Slip you a little fiver in your hand, like, see you later.
Sort of spoil you,
but my grandma,
when you're going up with them in their house.
Yo, my grandma didn't used to slip me. I had to work for that, you know.
Yeah.
Because I grew up on the countryside too, you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
So if I wanted money, she'd be like, you have to go to the shop and get me this. And then I come back, I get like a 25 cents so I could buy a bourbon biscuit, because I love bourbon biscuit, you know. Yeah. So little stuff like that. I had to work for it, you know what I mean? So
but I mean, like,
I was like that, man.
That's
you know?
good. I think that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
definitely.
that's lost now. I mean, especially in the times we're living in right now.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and now they're talking about this cashless society. I mean, that just says goodbye to the likes of money and Christmas cards and
the not even that it's personal touches, but it's just like you have the physical like evidence in front of you that whenever you're a kid you've got money.
Yeah.
Do you know
what's going to happen to the tooth fairy?
I told you my trick. During coronavirus, I didn't have no money in my purse, and my daughter lost her tooth, and I was like, so I left a note from the tooth fairy saying, it was transferred into my bank account. So tooth fairy's just gonna have to get with the times.
You know, well,
updated tooth fairies.
She's just not contactless yet. She just needs to wire it.
Well, you know, times change, so the tooth fairy has upside down as well. You know,
what's your views on this Brexit? Because obviously, you lived in England for a while before you came to Belfast.
Yeah.
So what's your views on Brexit and what's been going on?
Yeah. Boy, well, you know what I mean? There's a lot to say, you know, but a man could only say so much, you know. You know what I mean? But
very
I'm not
diplomatic of you there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, back home, you know, my family is in politics and stuff, and my father, he used to be in politics too before he passed away, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, you know, growing up here, I see politics and stuff, but me, I never voted and
Did you not
like
follow in his
because
footsteps at all? No?
Yeah, man. He used to love music too and cricket. I still play cricket. I play cricket in
Yeah,
I play cricket over here as well too. You know what I mean? So
Was your dad like into music, or was he on like a musical background?
Yeah. He used to listen to sort of music, man. I remember like growing up with him, and he always listened like country western and Kenny Rogers and all like
okay,
that, you know
okay.
what I mean? Yeah,
My
so
dad brought me up on country
very
and western.
and like Cylinder and all them, you know.
So you can belt out a good tune.
No, I grew up also listening to them, you know what I mean? And
so it's just
no, if I had that
just
voice,
comes
that would be me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd be
and
more
then
of an emotional singer than, you know what I mean?
with you going to your grandparents, obviously, later on, I think she brought you to the choir, didn't she? She brought you to the church.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So
Little Dan,
Hey.
praising the Lord, yeah.
Boy, them times it was good times, you know, but I used to be shy because, you know, still small and stuff. But
You
now,
used to be shy?
yeah, man.
Wow.
holy cow, I can't imagine.
I
that
couldn't
at all,
imagine.
no.
I couldn't imagine a shy Dan. Not a chance.
Well, yeah, man.
You're a live wire. Anytime you come out anywhere, it's like you just bring the
You know,
energy.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
That's one thing
what
I
I'm
can
saying.
say
You have
about
to keep
Dan.
positive, you know? So no matter what, you know, you go through in life, you still have to keep positive, man. So, you know, never give up.
Definitely,
And
100%.
for me, the only way I could have keep positive, because I used to like, anyone knows me back home, I used to just be drinking and causing trouble, you know, fighting, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, you know what I mean? From high school, you know what I mean? Because I thought, you know, F it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I lost
It's
my
alright,
parents
you
and all
can't
that.
swear on here.
You know what I mean?
Tell me
well,
there's no
but- You know what I mean?
He's
But-
scared in case his granny's watching.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's still a fear, you know?
She puts that fear.
Yeah, man, because like even when I went back home as an adult, I went back home and see, you know what I mean? And then I never used to smoke. Not many people know this, like, and I never used to smoke like growing up back home, you know, because not anyone in our family used to smoke, you know what I mean? So I never used to smoke until I came to England and Northern Ireland, you know.
And you learned bad habits.
Yeah, and you know, bad habits, you know. And then I went back home to my grandma and I was like, Grandma, I smoke now, you know. And she was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, you know, don't know. But I was looking for that strap to come out still, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even though
So
you're
even though I'm
broke.
telling her, I'm still backing
Tell
up,
me
you know what
this.
I mean? And she's like that, you know what I mean?
Did she have that look?
Yeah.
Where you just knew.
You just know. You just
You
know
just
when
know
it's-
to shut your mouth and
Yeah,
put the
you just
head
know the
down,
upset
you know, it's
face
just
and
like-
you just know the other face
Yeah.
when it's just okay but not okay. You know, you could tell. She
Yeah.
don't have to say anything.
My mum just
You know
used
what
to
I
look
mean?
at me if we were out in like shopping centres, and it would have been like, and then you were scared to go home and you were trying to get her to stay at some
No,
shops
my
because you knew whenever you go
grandfather-
home, that was it.
Yeah.
My grandfather, he had the look, and I mean, he just looked at you a certain way, and it was a case of shut up and get out of the room as quickly as possible. Never laid hands on me, but
But you just
you
knew.
just felt like he was, you know,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he didn't even have to say
My
anything,
father-
just looks at you.
I remember I talking about father. I remember my father. He's always used to just give me the finger. You know, I say he doesn't even say something. He just pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I
You just
remember.
know.
I remember also one time he gave me this whooping, man, and it was the last whooping I remember. And
You said
I
you were
won't
waiting
forget
for the
it.
belt to come out. Was that your like,
grandma, that was
yeah?
with my
Was
grand-
that her favorite?
Yeah.
What
She
was
had
your
a
mum's
leather
or your
belt.
granny's?
Oh no, my mum's was a wooden spoon.
Mine too.
The
My mum would have
wooden
chased me around the
spoon.
house with a wooden spoon. She never would have hit me with it, but
Oh,
she
I
would.
got it.
Oh no.
I got it. I got that broken
It was
over
like,
my
"Do you want me to-"
leg.
I think I actually tried to hide it at one point, and then I think I got in trouble even more.
No, that's gonna
So it's
make
like,
it
"Where's
worse
my
because
wooden spoon?"
But you know the
if she
funny
found
thing
out,
is-
it's gonna make it 10 times worse.
Yeah,
She found out
exactly.
you hit it,
No, I
you
was
know
trying
what
to hide
I've
it.
been to them stages too, man, and that's why I'm speaking from experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can tell you the
I
very sticker
had-
that was on it.
I had a wooden spoon broken over my leg. My mum was that vexed at me. Do you know what I mean? It was just like,
What did you do?
this was the thing.
Oh.
On a Saturday,
Sorry, but it wasn't
What
my
age
fault.
were you?
I think it was about, I can't even remember. It was young anyway, but on a Saturday, we always used to go for a day out. You know, family day out. My mum, my gran, my sister and I. And I just started being allowed to go into the city centre in Lisburn. So I was still young, and mum had said to me, like, be back for a certain time or whatever. So me not
Big
giving
man,
a fuck,
Big man.
I basically came in 2 hours later, and
That was you.
I didn't
Trouble.
even get through the door. I'm not even joking. I didn't get through the door. The handle went down, and as soon as the handle went down, I just felt this hand on top of me push me through the door and wallop. Well, and that was done. I was
But then, what would you do now? Being a dad.
Yeah.
And your kids disobeyed you and they didn't come home. It's not that your mum was like trying to be a bitch.
It's totally different.
Now that you can step back and say, no, they actually just really care. They care about what I'm doing. They care that there's bad people out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Definitely. But you don't see
100%.
that whenever you're a kid. You're just like, oh, it's just my mum and dad being...
Yeah, no.
That's
your
true,
granny or...
As you say, you learn as you get older, man. You get wiser. So
Definitely. And we're living in different times now, because literally, if you touch your child, it's like...
I'm phoning Childline. They teach them that number in school. You never would...
Yo, let me tell you the truth. Like back home, it wasn't. You don't even have a thought of that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know your parents is not gonna kill you and sorts like that. You know what I mean? But back in the Caribbean, you get a whooping, man. You know
yeah, it was the same in my era as well.
Like, I'm gonna go tell the police.
You know, I'm not so much.
Like
I don't know.
No,
you know I mean?
I never know. Not really.
You're a bit younger still, because I would be 45 this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're early 30s, I think. I'm
Yes.
not saying on camera. But
way to put it out there. No, I'm 25.
plus fat.
I'm 21.
Plus what?
VAT, value added tax.
Right there.
Dan, what age are you? It's all out now in the open.
I'm 21. Thank you very much.
21 again. Okay.
Okay.
Again? Right there. I didn't know you can hit 21 twice in life.
No, but as I say, it
Listen.
probably wasn't, obviously growing up in my grandparents' house, it was a wee bit more old school.
Yeah, because
man.
back then, if you were to try to ring like Childline, it was shh.
I don't even think Childline came
The
about
phones
until
were
I was
that
in my
old, it was
teens.
the-
Man,
Yeah, it was. It was like,
By the time you were trying to hit the second number, they were like shh, what are you doing?
yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Nah, all jokes aside.
we didn't even have a landline to ring anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just shout to your neighbor house. Help!
you could probably like walk the child line, like
What? Man, there's no child line. You have to go in the city. You have to get a van, and van will take you maybe about an hour and a half.
No, I can imagine you shouting out to your neighbours and your neighbours just closing. Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
we ain't
man, you know what I
taking
mean? That's your
We're not
business.
taking nothing to do with
You know
that.
what I mean? Listen, they would just shout out, well, listen. If you listen, that won't be happening.
I'll
So
come
what,
over and whip you
what
do?
age did you come to the UK then?
Yo, I came here when I was about 18, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So all my adult life,
You've
I've been in the UK.
UK
So
and
technically, born and bred.
well, close to it.
Yeah, man.
Adult
yeah,
life,
man.
born and bred.
Yeah, man.
So at what stage did you start getting into music?
Oh, yo, music ever since like parents. But as I said, from start me used to get emotional and all those kind of stuff.
Same.
It's just
Yeah.
a little comfort, like listen to that. Like obviously, listen to this, make you cry. Listen to that if you wanna be uplifted. Listen to all these, So I listen to all. As I said, my father had listened cross country and all sorts. So I listened. I was music just for my comfort zone to not think about.
It's
you know what
crazy
I
how
mean?
music you can just
Yeah, man.
connect
Music's
and make
medicine.
it just...
Yeah, man.
You put up something yesterday about thanks to music for... What was it?
Thanks to music for like bringing me out of every
Yeah.
dark place.
It's so true.
Yeah, man.
Do you know
yeah,
what I
man,
mean? Like,
Because
definitely.
that's your very... Like, whenever you write, you're very... Not scripted. You tell a story.
Yeah, man. Well, it's life,
Mm.
and
But a lot of people don't
especially
write.
some of his
yeah.
earlier
I'm not,
stuff.
I'm not
his
a
earlier
preacher, you
stuff.
know what I mean? I can't go like, I'm not like going up preaching and be like, I'd rather do it into a song. It'd be,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So that's
100%.
my style, you know what I mean? So
But I just don't think that certain people sit down and listen to a song the way we would sit down and listen to a song.
yeah.
I think you have to feel that.
Yeah,
You can't be taught how to listen the way we would.
That's true.
I would like we know we dissect it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll dissect it and we'll be sitting, the odd Saturday night, with a few drinks and we'll play that back.
Mhm.
Play that back. And we'll maybe have played it back about 10 times.
Yeah, man, yeah,
so
man.
just dissecting. But no, so what brought you to Soca?
Yo,
And tell the listeners and the viewers the difference between
I am a Vinci,
Soca
Vinci,
and dancehall.
Vinci. Yeah, man.
I told you he's hype.
What brought me to Soca? Obviously, Soca is from the Caribbean. Soca is our music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soca is the voice of the Caribbean. soca, soca is like when we were freed from slavery, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soca is the kind of music we develop in a way of you feel free, so whenever you soca,
freedom,
it's coming from your heart.
It's a way of celebration.
Yeah, it's a way of celebrating. You just feel free, you know what I mean? That's why everyone is painted up, they don't care. They oil up, they drink, everyone in the streets, the trucks, you know what I mean? Colors everywhere. It's love, you know what I mean?
And
it's
I know
like,
that you feel every bit of that. You're like
you're
playing like a soca track in your head right now, like
but that's my track. I am a Vincy.
Yeah, but that is your energy. That's
you know what I mean? That's why you feel so
100%.
energetic, you know what I mean? That's
and what is the difference between soca and dancehall for those who don't know?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Soca, as I just explained there, you know what I mean? Soca was also the developed from like up from
but a lot of
Calypso.
people would say,
Yeah,
dancehall is from the Caribbean, it's from Jamaica.
Man.
So
Dancehall. I'm a dancehall artist, you know what I mean? So dancehall like is the more like from Jamaica. They come from Jamaica, you know what I mean? So,
but I think
it's
that
like,
what Simon's trying to say is like if you were like out at a club and you went up and you said, "I want you to play dancehall," but you had a soca track in your head, they're obviously not going to be like.
They're not going to know. A lot of people don't know the difference between how to differentiate the the rhythms and stuff between
right,
the soca and the dancehall.
To me, it's a different vibe.
Yeah, it's a complete different vibe,
it's
man.
More
you know what I mean?
For
because the best way how to say it is, I put it, it's soca is a higher BPM. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's more like a rave type music.
Yeah, it's more kind of like you could put it like that, like a more rave type. It's just. You keep going, it's energy, you know what I mean? It's energy, you know what I mean?
That's why it suits us, man.
Exactly. Down to a T.
Down to a T. Because one thing I'll always say about you, Dan, is like no matter where I've been playing, you've always come and supported.
I actually even asked Simon one time, I was like, "Are you paying Dan to like come and like perform or what?" But like
just there to dance.
He's
just here to vibe.
But I remember that time, yeah. But Simon is my friend, and it's you know what I mean. But as you know, business is business as well, you know.
Yeah.
And when he calls me out and he pays me, you know what I mean? And if they come and he asks for like come and support, I come and give him support, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not all about money, you know what I mean? It's building a friendship too, and you know what I mean? People go up, people come down, you know what I mean? And people don't understand this.
Yeah. So how do you find that like people in Belfast, DJs, other artists, like do you help each other? Do they welcome each other? Are they as supporters of what you and Simon would possibly be?
Yeah, well, I know a lot of musicians here, like artists, in Belfast, and you know what I mean. Everyone's doing the thing, you know what I mean. Everyone's trying to get out there, you know what I mean. So they're gonna have to come at a time, and whoever artist says not true, it's a lie, you know what I mean. They're gonna come at a time when you have to be really, really focused, just try getting out there. But as far as I know, and as people who I've worked with, you know what I mean, everyone share love, everyone gives support, you know what I mean. So as I say, even down to that, support is all you need, you know what I mean.
I find now today, it's definitely with the technology that comes about now.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was coming up, you had to pay your dues as an AMC, or even as a DJ. You had to pay your dues. You had to do your free gigs and what have you.
Yeah, man.
But I feel now it's just like, especially with DJing, it's just like these guys to get the kit and they just go in and...
To me, it's like they're not building up their trade. They're not building up their name. They're not... Like, whenever you want something, you're going to work at it. Whether that means you're going to do something for free or, to get your name out there. People aren't willing to work. Yeah. It's just, yes, they're willing to work to get the money, but you could get so much more if you just promoted yourself in a better way.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I feel that, Dan, you do that.
Yeah.
Just wetting the beak. Yeah.
Of course, that's what it's all about.
But like even that night that you done the night in Plastic Key, wasn't coming to perform or anything,
that was
but you were still
yeah, man. I just felt the energy, and you know what I mean. Yeah, as you said, you know what I mean. Simon was there, and you were doing the thing, you know what I mean. So I was just there thinking I'm paid like just performing. It's just once you're in the zone, man, it's not all about money.
It's very hard to get out.
Loyalty speaks volumes.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know what I mean. So
once you've got loyalty, then that's it.
Once you have loyalty. And you know what I mean? Loyalty is what matters, dog. Out of everything, you know what I mean? So loyalty, I say, is the most important thing, and everybody should have that, man. If you want to build friendship, if you want to, you know what I mean?
I don't know, Vicky, if you were there the night he came. I had one of the Sugar and Spice events in...
Fitzpatrick's?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there.
Dan came through, and Dan, listen, he was.
I've seen videos though.
Oh,
You were performing.
It was one of the craziest nights. Craziest.
I'm sure Dan Patrick didn't know what hit it.
Listen, they have been asking
sick,
for
man.
him to come back.
There you are.
That was sick, man. Yeah, man. When everything unlocked, you know, Simon give the green light. As Simon says,
definitely,
you know,
because they had
bring the soca, bring the dancehall vibes into it, man. You don't know, pure energy. Yeah, man.
Always.
See, I'm sitting here, I'm itching, you know. I mean, I'm itching to get up, but
Yeah.
time will tell.
Even with no music.
Even with no music, you know what I mean? It's just energy. Once you talk about music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
and everybody could feel the vibes as well too. So you know what I mean?
But listen, Mr. Dan, Mr. Major.
Yeah, Major.
We
no
would
minor.
love to say a big thank you to having you on our very first episode.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Much
man.
appreciated for coming through.
Yeah, man.
And we will definitely have you back.
Yes, I.
And
What's next
Ooh, what's next for you guys?
for you?
Well,
you.
as I'm saying, what's next?
You said you've been working on stuff and you've got a couple of collabs. Like when are you
yeah,
thinking
man,
of
yeah,
dropping
man,
them?
yeah, man. What's next is you have to look out for what's next. You know what I mean?
On where?
On my social media.
What's the socials?
Yo, you don't know, you can find me on Instagram, Major Dan Music, Facebook, Major Dan Music, Twitter, Major Dan Music, Spotify, Major Dan
Music.
So basically everywhere's
iTunes,
Major
yeah,
Dan
man,
Music.
Major Dan, YouTube, Major Dan Music. Yeah, man. Just it. She's
Listen,
rubbing your
Thank you very much, everyone, for locking in to keeping it 100, no holds barred.
100.
Remember, look out for the next one, and we'll be back. I've been your host, Simon, LadyVee, and a big up,
Yo, you
massive
don't know.
thank you to Major Dan in the house.
Yeah, man, your boy Major Dan, the original militant. How we do them?